love me when I float through, bring hope through. Still that real nigga they gon' go through. Niggas can't coach they self, how they gon' coach you? Still let niggas hang they self, sell them the rope too. OGs was mad when they wasn't bringing the coke through. Burn time, dub in the vials, we running soap through. Shit, I'm trying to eat, that's the only thing that I know do. But when the coke was back, I'm the one that ain't wanna go through. Pull up and spark, shit can't see through them dark tents. I make it hard to run like a triangle offense. Yeah, my peoples need me, I ain't trying to fail them now. Pressure on my mother face, and she weighing down. I know if she lose me, that shit gon' tear down. But I know I'm clutch the crowd chin, I can hear them loud. Know they want finish me, niggas energy finicky. I split a nigga straight down the middle, a line of symmetry. I'm supposed to be ballin', Lord. My flow a flawless, score hard as floors. Why I'm still underground, stuck in Baltimore. I'm supposed to be ballin', Lord. My flow a flawless, score hard as floors. Why I'm still acting like a nigga. Oh, you bitch, I tried to help you. I needed that, cause that just showed me that you niggas selfish. My biggest fear now is failing, cause I helped too much. Too busy worrying about people and not myself enough. Man, fuck all that shining and blowing money. I'm getting back to the grip. It's winter time, I'm back stacking my shit. Nigga, I was throwing grams too. Said he gon' get it jamming and cut me off. You gon' need me before I need you, that's your fucking loss. I've been playing with them grim bowls, a fucking boss. Trying to steal before you came up, that's why you lost. I see that fake in you, your image of facade, so much snake in you. I told my bitch don't ask for nothing, I'm in grind mode. I can turn 6 zones into 9 O's. Learn how I get the extras, now we got more shit. Fiends rather good lord pills, that a big bullshit. Yeah, put 27 in my 30s, don't stuff them so they don't jam. That money ain't about nothing, 500 on rubber bands for 700 on a chopper trap. Jumping nigga, we loaded. Stuff 10 in these Amaris right now.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RAWDOPE Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5000. We in the fucking building, man. I got 2 exclusive young men in here with me today. And when you think about Baltimore, you think about the trenches, you think about the struggle, and you think about disadvantaged minorities, and you think about the concrete jungle that we live in here. It's a lot of roses coming out the concrete jungle. Now, when you think about the Dapper Dan, and you think about Johnny, and you think about all these labels, you think about the runway. But I got the man who created the runway from off of the back block. I mean, one of the exclusivest clothing lines in Baltimore City. Now, we got Wild, we got No Excuses, we got Certified Fly Guy, we got a lot of things going on. But when you think of the OUFTUR brand, you see this man's face. You know what I mean? And I mean, he got the if you want your girl looking fat for Valentine's Day, which is in 48 hours, get her that new OUFTUR joint.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? Dropping things. He just cut the ribbon on his anniversary, man. I got the boss himself in the building, Doval in the motherfucking building. What's happening?
It's your boy CEO Doe in the building. This ain't Shoe City, this Owl City. Welcome to the world of OUFTUR, you dig?
Yes, and then he told me, man, the boy is here to spit the flames. He got his brother, man. He got a part of his team. He got a part of the mass movement, a part of the new growth and development, with the OUFTUR brand, and they doing music. They doing a lot of things, man. They got the boy D in the building, man. What's happening?
WC, we in here.
WC OUFTUR all day. You know what's going on.
About the civilians OUFTUR.
Hey, listen, man. I thank y'all niggas for coming out. What we like to do on this podcast before we get started, talk about the music or the brand, what we like to do is introduce our audience to the person before the designer and before the hip-hop artist. And you basically, when you introduce yourself, you know, give us a little bit of your upbringing, who you are, before we get to the Dapper Don OUFTUR, before we get to the bars of the Baltimore streets. Just tell me where y'all from and a little bit about yourself.
All right, it's your boy CEO Doe. Doval, you know what I mean? They know the name. Born and raised Baltimore City, West Baltimore to be exact. You know what I mean? Park Heights, I'm representing that zone 15 heavy, you hear me? Pretty much, you know what I mean, my upbringing, just coming up in the hood, coming up in them trenches, being able to withstand.
What part of Park Heights you from?
Oh, you know, Ricestown in Virginia, you know what's going on.
Yeah,
you know what's going
man,
on.
Salute.
That shit to the fullest, you know what I mean?
Salute.
I feel like, you know what I mean, most of us was slept on up in that neighborhood anyway, but right now, you know, I'm coming from West Baltimore, Park Heights, Ricerstown, Virginia. You got YG Tech coming from the same neighborhood, same block.
Shout out Tech.
So it was just always in us. We just was the ones that was always overlooked. But we was always known to be patient, you know what I mean? A lot of people gonna overlook, you know what I mean? A lot of people in Park Heights area, period, just because of how we was raised and, you know, just that neighborhood all alone, you know what I mean? Like we got our own part of the city up there, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of talent up in there, up in them trenches. You know, some people go the wrong way, some people go the right way. I just chose the right way to go, you know, this time around, and was able to withstand and stand 10 toes down in the struggle and make it happen.
So what life was like for you as a younger guy coming up on Virginia Avenue? Hold up, we got OUFTUR, we got No Excuses, we got RAWDOPE podcast up out of that motherfucking concrete jungle. We got to get that right. But though, like from, you know, I'm from the dead end side, you from the side where the stores at. Yeah. So that's pretty. You seen a lot of shit over that motherfucker, Jack. But how did you, as a younger Dovell, didn't take the avenue that a lot of your friends took?
It was pretty much on my mom end, you know what I mean? Like she already seen the path that I was gonna go down, you know what I mean, end up going down. My surrounding group of friends that I was raised with since, you know what I mean, like knee high, you know what I mean? So like the path that they chose, she already could see me going that way. And you know what I mean, she just was like, look, I'm moving us, you know what I mean, from around here. But once she moved, that ain't, you know what I mean, I still stayed in the hood. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like she moved there, I'm still right here. Like this is where I'm from, this is where all my friends at. Just like the average, you know what I mean, person. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna change their environment, but it's gonna be hard for you to remove them. So like to this day, you know what I mean, I'm still rep zone 15. A lot of my friends, you know, all of us are pretty much, I mean, you know,
curve.
Yeah, you know, they pretty much destroyed Park Heights anyway, so everybody from out there, but we all making things happen. Her getting us from up out of there and, you know, just helped me get a clear path for where I wanted to go at. I never knew that this would be my direction years later. You know what I mean? There was a lot of ways that I could have went. You know what I mean?
A lot of ways.
I'm talented in so many ways. It was just like with this one, you know, by me just being in the fashion and spending my money in it, it was like, man, fuck that, I'm doing this one. You know what I mean? So like that's just where I went at with it, and I'm here now.
D?
Yeah, man, you know, West Baltimore, born and raised. Bounced around a couple different areas, but, you know, mainly Baker Street.
Shout out to my Baker Street.
Baker and Warwick, and NFL up the village, you know what I'm saying? Ran around there with my cousins.
What that is, 16 or 29?
16.
Zone 16, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, you know, both of them areas. And, you know, to piggyback what Dovell said, like, a lot of my peers was doing their thing in the trenches, in the slums, and I just took the different route. And they was pushing me to take a different route because they're like, man, you got the talent for real. You know, never mind what we doing. You know what I'm saying? You got to make it out, man. So these last couple of years really been crazy. Indictments, all type of wild shit been going on. But
it's been tough in the city.
Yeah. So I just stayed focused and kept pushing the music. You know, my mom was pushing me to push the music, open my own studio, this, that, and the third. So, and then my nigga right here, Dovell, man, he called me 4 o'clock in the morning, like, you ain't writing? You know what I'm saying? I was like, God damn, bro, I'm asleep. But yeah.
When I booked him for this interview, you know, he said, yeah, I'm going to do it. Set me a date, then he'll be back. Hey, bringing D2.
Yeah.
He let me bring him my man D2. Yeah. So I said, yeah, that's what's up. I said, and I told him he more than welcome, man. So, what made you, now we can get into that motherfucker. Yo, hold up. See, after this interview, Doug, I just need the special 4X, 3X edition. Because I know every time I see you, that's all I say. But anyway, though, like, yeah, you got to, man. You got niggas like me, Pork Chop, Pick Rod Lee. You got a lot of niggas want to throw that shit on too. I don't just want to rock that. It mean a lot. So what made you, even though I know like most Park Ice niggas was known for dancing and dressing, you know what I mean? Whether it look dirty on a nigga or not, Park Ice niggas like to look good and dance. What made you pick the fashion outside the music, R&B? Because like I could see different shit with you. You could have been a manager. You could have done tons of things. Yeah. What made you go into that lane?
Like I said, just being in the fashion early on. You know what I mean? Like I came up wearing Samos real heavy, so it was just like with me, I was wearing Samos real heavy. I wore a little bit of shooters here and there, but Samos was, you know what I mean, my number one go-to when it came down to fashion back then. So it was just like, it was always in me. And then once I started seeing, you know what I mean, the verge and the urge of, you know, it needing to be in the city and I started seeing what was going on. Like you only had a few brands in the past years that's really been surviving and putting on. You know, shout out to Huey brand, my man Larry Love. You know what I mean? So I just was watching him. Watching the young lady, Asia, she YSL Pump, she got the strut now, but she had another brand, Affordable Expense. Just watching them both, you know, just put on for the city, and I was just like, yeah, I need a part of that. You know what I mean? I need to be a part of that right there. And it was nothing different than just me reevaluating what I was doing to get where I'm at now. You know what I mean? I had another brand before this, but it was just like, all right, that didn't work. Of course, I was getting a lot of shots thrown at me, so it was just like I just took all that as motivation. I ain't really take it like I had homeboys, you know what I mean? Like, man, that shit phony, bro. I ain't you letting Asian Larry wear your ass out. So I was getting that on a daily basis every time I dropped something, you know what I mean? But they was very supportive of my situation. And they know me, like, yo, we gonna beat Dovell ass up until he get it right. You know what I mean? Like, they know me. I'm gonna come up out that motherfucking corner with a win. I might have a couple black eyes, but at the end, that ref gonna be holding up my motherfucking hands.
Yeah. So, what made you come up with the name OUFTUR?
It's funny, and that's why I had to bring him with me on this one.
Who want to tell the story?
I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you. So, I was already trying. I had a couple names. I can't remember what they was. It was in my black and white notebook. I lost that. But I ended up coming up with this name around like literally 3 o'clock in the morning. I came up with the name OUFTUR, and I called Yo. You know what I mean? I called Yo. He in the bed, sleep with his peoples. So I'm like, bro, I got the name. He like, what? I'm like, OUFTUR. He like, yeah, that's it. That's it right there. So the thing was, it was spelt out regular at first, and then I had to figure out the twist, but the motivation behind the whole shit, it was just like, you know what I mean, when you on tour, you pretty much working. And when I told him, I'm like, yo, once we get into the industry and we go on tour, you know what I mean, we're going to put the grind in, we're going to run the sack up, you know what I mean? But when we get off tour, we're going to let them niggas know, like, we've been working, you know what I mean? So we're going to drag, we're going to live life with no regret. And that's how we end up coming up with OUFTUR, you feel me?
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. That's deep. I like that. I like that. I like that. So, D, let's talk about the hip hop. Like, how long you been doing hip hop?
I've been doing music like professionally for like 10 years now. But I always been into music, you know, like since I was young, and singing, dancing, whatever the case may be. You know, when I was like 3, I had a bell bib, the Vogue cake. You know what I'm saying? So I always been interested in music like my whole life. So, and I'm really into it, not just rapping. I be songwriting, beat making, whatever. Like I'm really like.
You make beats too?
Yeah, like I like not by myself. I got engineers, so man, code do it. We do it together. Right. So yeah, man. So I'm heavy into it, and I end up opening my own studio, so I can do it 90% of the time instead of like having to pay a nigga.
You sell studio time too?
Yeah, I do all that. So studio time. So somebody want get some studio time, just holler at me, hit me up. You can lock in. I do everything, man.
So what's like you put any music out like?
Yeah, last year around this time I dropped my tape To Whom It May Concern, and then the year before that I dropped So Much More. They both was like they was good tapes, man. I had a nice couple features on there, some songs in the club, and I'm working on a new project now called Maybe Next Time. And the story behind that is like, if anybody thought that they could stop me or any situation, it's like, nah, nigga, maybe next time. You know what I'm saying? So that's my next project. I'm coming out where I'm gonna drop that around like April, around my birthday.
I seen you motherfuckers on tour. I follow the drip. I seen you motherfuckers on tour, and people was walking away with happy faces, youngster and them. In case y'all didn't see it, big names was walking away with that brand, and I was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you, Dovell. I told you it's the first time we met. I felt it in my heart, like it was like a tear of joy. You know what I mean? When you see somebody special, especially the younger guys, and then they come from your trenches, you just be so proud. Whereas though, like, most motherfuckers will be hating to say something, but you be like, yeah, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel as though one of them buildings right on Rice's Town you gonna own. I just feel like some of them houses, they got bored up playing games. When that bag come, I feel like, damn, yo, niggas might own from Wiley all the way to Woodland one day. And it just be all brothers that you know, be like, man, I grew up here. And I'm like, you know, that's my dream. So when I seen y'all on tour, I was like, yo, that's powerful, because it lets you know you gotta hit the road, whether you doing podcasts, whether you doing clothes, whether you doing jewelry, eyelashes. Yo, I heard Blue Benjamin Sleepy say that you gotta find your clientele.
Exactly.
You gotta find you gotta find your fan base. And you know what I'm saying? In order to do that, you gotta get up off your ass and do something, my nigga.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing, and that's what he into real heavy, you know what I mean? Like, he always tell me, like, you know what I mean, it's way more than Baltimore. Ever since he made me believe that, it's been like that in my head. So the direction that I go in, that's where we at, and that's what I try to get everybody around me. That's how I try to get them to think, like, you know what I mean, it's bigger. Our goal is to actually put this city in a position to be looked at on a regular, because we got so many up and coming artists and so many talented individuals in the fashion world, and whatever the case may be, so many stars and athletes, you know. So we got to get in the door to open it up for the next. And once we get in there, you know, that's just the ultimate goal, to bring everybody in so the world can see how Baltimore really look. And we'll, you know, when we get in the door, we ain't really playing. We're gonna do a whole lot of dragging. We got a lot of making up to do. You know what I mean? To the industry, there's a lot of making up. So we're gonna bring that thing called drag. Once we get there, we gonna definitely let the world know. Like, you know, I'm here. We starting to hear, you know, drag going in different cities right now. But if they don't know, it started in Baltimore City.
Started in Baltimore, and that's the reason why I created RAWDOPE podcast. Man, I say, damn, yo, it ain't nobody that's chasing the underground. I call everything underground until you mainstream. Like, people praise stars, people praise niggas when they big. I'm like, nah, nigga need to hear a nigga story.
Yeah, the
first and foremost, they look, nigga, I don't give a fuck if I'm up 10 million, nigga. I came from the mud. You know what I'm saying? This is how I started. So that's why we create the podcast. That's why we always in niggas DM. And then you got some motherfuckers that they really get bougie. And I'm like, motherfucker, ain't nobody looking for you. Like, man that's dead serious looking for you, saying, bruh, I'm ready to bring you on a podcast, bruh, and you can talk about your shit. What's the fucking problem? You got some Baltimoreans that get a little bit, the 30,000 followers get over niggas' heads. You get what I'm saying? And one thing about me, I vow to be 100. I get young niggas, everybody. It's not enough time in a day, and it's not enough room in a month to get everybody. But I said, through the course of 1 year, I'm gonna try to get as many people as I can.
I appreciate that too. Like,
you got that right, and that's what it is.
So I be saying that. So
I be working. Like, even if you catch, like, on Wallow page, or you catch motherfuckers working, you will see me. Yo, we need that interview. I did it on your shit. Yo, when you gonna get that interview? So I want a nigga to see it, because I know a nigga looking at his comments, and it be like, real niggas gonna hit you back. Some niggas gonna look you up and see who this nigga is, and then some niggas just gonna act bougie. So
then when you get big, then the nigga be like, damn, yo did hit me up for a podcast, and they don't even fit the schedule.
I say that, like, shit, yo, we reached out to you. Exactly. Now, you know, it's 10,000. So 10,000 on the hit.
It's everything is perfect timing. You know what I mean? With me in the direction that I'm going in right now, everything is perfect timing. So I'm thankful for you to, you know what I mean, hit me up. You been hit me up trying to get me in here. It was just like, I just had so much going on at the time, and trying to get, you know what I mean, continue to build the foundation, and at the same time having all that going, and trying to make sure I stay in his ear and keep him going, you know what I mean, at the same time, because he really the piece to the puzzle a lot of people don't know. You know what I mean? He really, you know what I mean, is the piece. You know what I mean? Like, they might look at me as the ticket, like, yo, really the ticket out of this motherfucker. So I gotta stay on him, you know what I mean? Like, this is my little brother, but I gotta be on him like damn near my son. You feel me? Like, yo,
cuss me out, all that, but I take it. I be like, but
shit, that sound familiar, don't it, Kenny? Call and cuss you out. That's my big brother, little, but I cusses him out.
Like, the city, I mean, we got a lot of talented individuals. I ain't taking away from nobody, but
shout out to Justin and them comedians too, man.
Yes, sir. When the world get a wind of him, though, is, you know what I mean? Like, we ain't just gonna try to make tapes and albums.
They gonna get a wind of him today, because he gonna leave us with some balls.
You know what I mean? We trying to get platinum albums, and once we touch the industry standpoint, we trying, you know what I mean? Like, that's our goal, and that's the end goal for him. I'm like, yo, I need you to be a platinum artist. Like, you got the potential. I know I can see it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want nobody ever in this city to get discouraged that we in Baltimore City and we can't make things happen. It's up to us. You know what I mean? Like, if you got to get it together and you got to get out of here to go make it happen, and just come back and just let everybody know, like, yo, the door unlocked. You know what I mean? Like, just pull up. You know what I mean? Like, that's how we carrying it.
And I'm proud that you got that attitude, because a lot of motherfuckers, a couple motherfuckers get a bag and haul ass from Baltimore and forget about it. So I said, when everybody at the Grammys and there's a whole bit and it's the Baltimore brunch, in California, Miami, Atlanta, wherever they want to have it at DC. When it's the Baltimore brunch, motherfuckers gonna get turned away.
Exactly. Yeah, we got a thing on the 25th Street. How we carry a lot of things. We like we carry more so we can go if we go. Just say for instance, we in Cali. You know what I mean? And this our core group of friends that we be together, and there's a whole lot of celebrities. We able to create a vibe to where as though they like, yo, who the fuck is them?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is them niggas right there? You know what I mean? Like, that's how we carry. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't gotta have the same amount of money as them, but they gonna wanna know who we is.
I like the vibe y'all had out in Jamaica, man. I don't know who wedding that was, but I said, man, that shit.
No, it wasn't no wedding.
Oh, what?
No.
I thought it was a big
It wasn't a wedding. It was the Great Escape. And the other part of Great Escape is actually about to happen in Cancun for my birthday bash. But yeah, like, we just had fun. You know what I mean? I got
what it is, because I get off parole in 30 more days.
Oh yeah, you need to be out there.
Yeah, it's June the 4th through the 8th.
Okay.
But my homeboy Larry Love, you know what I mean? He a big inspiration to this city. Sometimes he get overlooked as well, but that guy has potential out of this damn world. I'm talking about, yeah, most definitely. You gotta get him on here. Like, yo, he motivate me so much because of how he move and what he do. That's who got the Huey brain.
Okay.
Yeah, that's him. I should have brought him today, but like I said, everything perfect timing. But
was he with y'all when y'all had the pop-up shop in Atlanta?
Yeah, he was with us.
All right, so it was you. It was three-headed monster. Why? Huey and OUFTUR.
Yeah,
I follow. I'm paying attention, nigga.
So that's
I'm paying attention, nigga.
You know what I mean? Like all our goal is to actually, you know what I mean, continue to put on for the city and, you know, continue to help shine a light here. We ain't trying to box nobody out that's here trying to do their thing. Like that ain't our MO. You know,
shout out to my nigga Black Bottle Boy Tay, man. He been doing the t-shirt thing and the brand thing since I was a kid. He used to make my rest in peace shirts. You know what I mean? I said
I'm trying to get a black bottle. Can you get him to give me a black bottle, please?
You got time right, he can. You got Blizzy over there, nigga. Get the boys wanna. That's what surprised me.
They gonna tell you, man. I ain't got black, but I got blue. Like, he ain't never got what the hell I'm trying to get.
One thing about y'all, OUFTUR, I missed the fucking party. The shit was so slick. The November joint. What was that called?
Champagne and Friends.
Listen, you give me a Big Willie vibe and it's good energy, not the arrogant type of motherfucker. But when you look and I say, look at Doy Cotty is a motherfucker.
Sometimes I gotta flex. You know what I mean? I feel like sometimes I get slept on. Sometimes I might get talked about. Sometimes I gotta show you, like, nigga, I'm really, you know what I mean? Like, I'm that guy. Sometimes you gotta feel like you that guy because you'll get slept on. You know what I mean? And you gotta stay humble. But sometimes, like Hope said, you gotta let them know. You know what I mean? You gotta let them know you here.
We been working, and so like with the brand though, like how did that shit come out? Cause you know when niggas had clothing lines, cause I remember I used to rock that same old shit too. I was a big fan of Hobo, same old and Shooter for some reason, and then you know I always liked the urban brands, and especially it was like. They said the Hobo shit was out of DC. They say same old Sam Cassell shit. They said Shooters. I just liked it to always want to be Baltimore because I travel a lot. I done did the whole United States, but never been out the country. So I travel a lot. So I was like, I always want to represent my home because, you know, in the early 2000s and the 90s, we didn't really have nothing. It was like, it was more of a New York thing or it was a down south thing. It was just never Baltimore. And it's like, it feel good right now. Like we could be in a barbershop and we could talk about the clothing brands. We could talk about the hip hop. We could talk about so much shit going on in Baltimore outside the shootings. You get what I'm saying? Definitely. I watch the news every day. They talk about all the negative, but they don't say nothing about what's going on outside the shootings. You know what I mean? Like the Y store got a store right in the heart of the hood. Miss Carter shit right in the heart of the hood. Like these people not running from their people. These people in the heart of the hood. They in the jungle. So when we talk about hip hop, man, you gotta give me your top 5 Baltimore hip hop artists without naming yourself, cause you number one. You know what I'm saying?
In no specific order.
No specific order.
Man, I like all these guys, man. You know, I'm fucking with Tech real heavy. I like the bars.
You got that right.
Of course, Tate, Scola. I come up with Scola. That's my dog.
Scola. I like Scola. Scola really developed as an artist. He really grew on me and he got better and better.
I watched as a kid, like we really come up together. So that's my man. I fuck with Moose. I fuck with everybody, man. It's more than 5, so I can't just keep it at 5. Like
give me 8.
All right, so I said Scola, Moose. Just to take it back, RP Smash.
Smash was a legend. Shout out to the 29.
Yeah, Smash. Honey Grand, another legend.
He was just on the podcast,
Yeah,
man. We
fuck
chopped
100.
up about 2 hours.
Yeah, I fuck with Honey. I like this new guy. I need a Hellcat.
Yeah. I think he going.
Yeah.
He definitely he got the potential.
Yeah, man.
You weighing
so
over your
many,
head though, so
yeah.
you definitely got. Everybody forget about King Los.
King Los. Oh my
Like,
God,
come on, man.
Spitter.
Don't play.
He's a very good friend of mine.
Yeah,
Don't play.
King Los. I fuck with Los.
I feel like he can go anywhere in the world and give
he got
him
them
help.
bars. I think he do a lot of songwriting too. So that's a good
But I
one.
know Lil C, he followed a podcast. We grew up together, and I used to rap, right, for years. And I'm gonna be so honest with y'all and the audience. Incarceration stopped my career, and I was letting niggas hear my shit and see my videos, and like, nah, yo, this video got thousands of hits, and this was what was going on. Niggas like, why you stop? Because at a point in life, things get. I ain't gonna say you love music. I love music, but it's like, yo, I needed to do something else.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's a young nigga game.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm 40. Like, I ain't gonna get in their way. And that's what happened in New York. My personal opinion that the older niggas was getting in the young nigga way instead of letting the young niggas grow and build and stack up off of that.
Most
That's the
definitely.
way it's supposed to go.
Yeah, you gotta let the
You gotta pass
yeah.
the ball.
Yeah, and that's
You get
why
what I'm
Hov
saying?
always around because he know how to pass the ball, and that's what keep you going.
And that's what I think. I think that was a big problem for Baltimore at a time because you had your local celebrities like Trees, you had all these niggas, and I'm like, yo, y'all niggas. To me, when you be hot as you can still be hot, but you gotta embrace something. It's like being a grandfather. You got a construction company. You gonna show your grandson how to work the hammer because he can potentially take this over one day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all got kids, I know if anything, if you have kids, you gonna show them, hey boy, if you ever get into fashion, this is the way you do it, and this is how you do it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You
don't think Jay training his twins in Blue Ivy?
What?
You was geeking.
Yeah, they gonna run something.
They gonna
So Dovell, outside of Baltimore, how's OUFTUR doing in the United States?
It haven't really touched. It touched a couple places, but it's not heavy. Like I don't have no strong following that I know of, you know what I mean, coming from anything. It's just starting to come my way. Like I'm getting a lot of DMs on the brand page, you know what I mean, about do I ship, so I'm continuing to try to build the online a little bit better. Everything is trial and error for me. I'm still learning as I go. I never, you know what I mean, knew how to work the internet as far as shipping and all that, and then like taking on orders. It's a lot to it that I'm learning, and I still gotta learn. You know what I mean? Even when it come down to branding, like I don't have a marketing team, I don't have no PR team, none of that. Everything coming from me, from what I'm learning, what I observed, and I'm just hands on what I do. So everything, all the plays gonna come together, and once I call them, you know what I mean, we're gonna score. You know what I mean? It's just all of it. Like I said, everything is just perfect time.
Yeah,
I'm still learning.
Can I say something? I watched this guy sell his shit out the trunk.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Mondom and wherever you wanted him to pull up at. He sold it out the trunk, man. The whole trunk was filled up with clothes until he got the store. So I was like, damn, I'm super proud of this guy, man. I ain't really seen nothing done like that in a long time.
Yeah.
Execution, no excuses. That's how we did, yo. We went from like having 10 followers on our page to drilling. I understand every word that you said because it's the same shit we go through with the podcast. Got people that go in and out. You got motherfuckers be down and they don't be down the next day. Exactly. I tell my man, like, yo, at the end of the day, all the motherfuckers can leave my name on it.
Yeah.
My face on it.
Yeah.
So I got to stay.
Yeah.
When everybody gone, I'm gonna have to grab the computers, work the boards, and just do what I gotta do because I believe in this.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? So if you got to be the ultimate believing when motherfuckers don't believe.
Exactly.
You know, fuck you, nigga. Okay, cool. Thank you, yo. I feel like sometimes you can start out with 50 motherfuckers and end up with 5, but I feel like them 45 people is dead for a reason.
Exactly.
Everybody you start with ain't gonna finish with you. That's just
right
what it is. And that's just my motto, though. But I'm saying I seen Jess Rock in that joint. Shout out Jess Hilarious.
Shout out Jess Hilarious.
She
I just was on the line
good.
with her for the last couple of days. You know what I mean? We talk on the phone. You know what I mean? She a close friend. She a good friend. You know what I mean? Like she you know, even though she on celebrity status right now, she stay in tune. You know what I mean? Like I talked to her recently, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like just cause she on that level, they don't think she go through things like, so she be needing, I mean, like that Baltimore love sometimes that the other side of the world don't understand. Like I
She's
tell
so
her,
Baltimore.
like yo, you can call me, yo, and we can, you know what I mean, we can chop it up. So lately, like we've been chopping it up real heavy, but she definitely another one who believe in me 100%. You know what I mean? Like she like, yo, you know what I mean? I did it, you can do it, and when you do it, you're gonna do it big. She was like, because they ain't used to having nobody, you know what I mean, from Baltimore really be able to carry the weight like that and put on. So like that's why when she go wherever she got to go at, when she on her tour and she doing her comedy, she put on because she, you know what I mean, she representing for the city. Like y'all gonna hear me, y'all gonna get this show and y'all gonna get this work, and that's how I feel, you know, with this. Like they gonna get this work when the time come. Like they gonna know, you know what I mean. Like that was always my thing. I was like, yo, when I do it this time, I'm gonna do it for real. In the world, once they get a hold of it, they gonna love it. You know what I mean? Like they behind the world behind. Baltimore ain't behind. Baltimore been catching it. So like right now the world is behind, and when they get it, it's gonna be a good thing.
What you think was like you come out seasonally, you went to summer, spring, and fall. What's like the best season for off tour? Cause them girl outfits serious.
Yeah, I'm just catching that.
Shout out to all the girls who wear off tour.
Yeah, shout out to all my ladies that's rocking the brand and support the brand 100%. All the ladies that's rocking, and I gotta definitely shout out my little sister. Shout out to Icy Kez, man.
Yeah,
She,
that Kez
you know what I mean?
good in that
She's
joint.
super motivational
Yeah.
when it come down to this right now. She in my ear real heavy, like, bro, this is what you gotta do. So, you know what I mean? Like that's where a lot of my motivation and direction coming from. And I also take, you know what I mean, the feedback from the ladies, period. Like I can be anywhere. If I'm anywhere in a chill environment and they get to, you know, socialize with me, they're pretty much, you know, tell me, you know, or I'll ask, like, what y'all into right now, and that's real heavy, that's popping, you know what I mean, in the industry. And once they give me the direction and I sit down and I think, from there it's on, you know what I mean? Like, so right now I'm just slowly grasping to the female world of this thing. It's not easy when you start with an all guy brand. Like it wasn't for guys, it was just like, but that's what I started with. So like right now I'm trying to transition into, you know, getting into the
money.
Yeah. And you know what I mean, like, and they look good in that shit.
Yeah,
so it's like that's my goal. Like when I create, whether it's basic or it's crazy, it's
I
like
love them new outfits.
Yeah. Fellas, get your fellas. Hey, it's Valentine's. Get your ladies right, man.
That joint like that.
Y'all walk up in that restaurant and she got them heels on and she got that motherfucking 2-piece on.
Yeah.
It's a different ball game, especially if she fit crazy.
Might get in a fight.
Yeah.
For real, she got too much. That off tour gonna bring it out, Jack.
Off tour was always, you know what I mean, it was always branded to stand out. You know, wherever you at, it's whether it's simple or the design is crazy, it's gonna definitely stand out 100%. Somebody gonna look, or everybody gonna look like they might think you a star, but what they looking at, like, what the fuck? What the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Especially like even when we was down to A and I was able to walk through the mall. After people left the pop-up shop, they must, you know, whether they was driving or they jumped in the Uber, they grabbed some clothes and went to the mall, or maybe even grabbed some jeans or some sneakers or something like that. Man, walking through the mall and me seeing the people hold my bags, and I'm watching, you know what I mean? I'm just paying attention, looking at the surroundings. So I'm watching people look at them and look at the bag, like, what the fuck? Where the fuck that store at? You know what I mean? And my man was like, yo, people was asking me where the store and all that. And they was like, no, it's a Baltimore brand. We here for the fight weekend, but it's a pop-up shop. So me getting a response from that, I actually got a couple followers off that from, you know, just people referring them to me and things like that. So like a lot of people do believe like Atlanta is a place that off tour can pop, but we working on that, and we working on right now soon LA. You know what I mean? LA about to be real soon.
Yeah,
LA about to be real soon, so just keeping up.
So you doing a tour out there first, or you getting like a boutique or pop up?
He ready to go.
I'm ready to go out LA, do some music shit. So
real?
You know I'm gonna take it with me.
Yeah, so he gonna be out there, and once I'm able to touch down out there, whether it's once a month or once every other month, just to get the vibe and the feel for it. From there, I'm gonna just continue to transition. So we gonna still have the brand in the store here, but you know what I mean. I'm looking forward to pushing out there. Once they get the feel out there, you know what I mean. I get out there and I get a little bit more comfortable with what's going on in the industry, hands on. You know, because they really got it on out there. So after that, you know, that's when we gonna just work on doing what we do and just continue to make magic happen.
Yeah, man, I love that shit. I just be glad when the big and tall is only limited. It's only here for 30 days. Big and tall is limited, 30 days. it's one, and you ain't never gonna see it again.
When it's gone, it's gone.
It's
baby.
gone. It's gone. I like
going
that.
on.
I like that. I like that. But LA a big thing. So you say you going out LA to do the music?
Yeah, I got some connects out there. I'm ready taking on out LA, man. Some songwriting,
Yeah.
I got some partners out there to do production. So I'm ready to just cross the waters and see what happens
What
out there.
part?
Hollywood. Yeah. So
I mean, everybody, they say, you go out LA. I mean, I guess that's where you want to be at.
yeah. The
I've
industry
been
is
to LA.
there.
I've been to LA a couple times, man. But got to choose the coast. I got to choose the east.
Yeah,
I live
most
out
definitely.
there, so don't go there.
Yeah, we got some
I
big
live out
homies in LA right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
They shit, we coming.
Shit, Los out there, man. You got to take him something.
Yeah.
Him and Lola, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, most definitely. We got
I take them something, man, and I'm just saying, I see off tour, man, going multi.
Yes.
You feel me? I
Yes.
see it going multi. I
Yes.
like them jackets though, the one that you wore in. Like,
Yeah.
when I seen that shit, I'm like, yo, that
Oh,
shit hard.
that's Storm Trench. You know what I mean? That Storm Trench. That's one of it's a fashion piece, and it's definitely fashion in so many ways. Like I created it on a fashion tip, but you know what I mean? When it's raining, it's ugly outside. I want you to still look good. So everything I do is for a reason. You know what I mean? Like so, me creating that vibe, I'm like, man, I ain't got no nice raincoat. I'm gonna go ahead and cook one up real quick. I ended up cooking 2 up. I had 4. I was going, you know what I mean, go ahead and put them in a blender and, you know what I mean, let them come to life. But I'm a hold off real quick. I got a lot of other things that I'm working on. But that's what that was for. You know, wherever you at and whatever the weather is, you're going to look good.
So if it was a young person, right? Because eventually you'll be doing workshops and shit like that, teaching
Yeah.
people. So, like, how do you get your shit to look so good, though? Like, what the fuck is that? Like,
'Cause
I seen a fucking Chinese person.
Yeah, so it's
sewing machine and shit.
I'm real deep into it, and at the same time, like I had just put up a post the other day. You know what I mean? Off tour ain't about drip; it's about art. You know what I mean? It's an art. It's an art to what we do over there. You know what I mean? Like we study building, and from there, you know what I mean? Like I said, everything is perfect timing. But we performing an art that a lot of the city got to kind of get used to. Sometimes we might drop something and it might go over the head, but right now we just in that corner to where as though, you know what I mean, we able to juice up and do our thing. So everything is I just want everybody to look good all the time.
Man, your shit look good, man. That shit beyond average, and I
God is good all the time, and then all tour you gonna look good all the time.
Like, and did you know how to draw though?
Yeah, I can.
Like when you was little, you know how to draw.
No, so most of what I do is it's a pretty basic method in what I do. It's just I was one of those ones that was in art class. I used to fuck with a whole bunch of paint. I ain't even gonna lie. Like I used to always do crazy shit. So like when you see my tri blends, when I might go into color concepts, like that was something that I had learned at an early age, but I kind of like gave up on it. But it was still there. So like a lot of people don't know that. Like I was that one. Like a lot of people gonna leave art. Like I used to be the one who just used to I used to paint on desks. I used to do a bunch of dumbass shit in the art. Like a lot of people ain't pay attention. They'd be, you know what I mean, throwing paper balls, leaving out, you know what I mean, maybe texting on the phone or a lot of that shit. I actually had fun in art. You know what I mean? Only thing I didn't have fun in was fucking music. That was the class I cut. I cut music class.
Now he be sending me hooks in the middle of the night. I might look at my phone, got voice messages. He's singing and shit. I be like, all right.
Yo, I cut art, music, and gym.
Yeah, but that's how that's where I go at as far as that. And then the simple shit is my vision. Like even with this no love law shit that I got on, it was just like it was a statement. It was a statement that I always felt deep, and I feel like sometimes the message go over people's head, but it's just like with me, like we got a whole bunch of killing going on due to, you know, people not knowing how to communicate. So you might have a beef with a nigga over whatever the situation may be, and you know what I mean, like instead of you going your own way, you know what I mean, they decide to kill a nigga. So what my saying is, it's just like, yo, whatever y'all go through, y'all can, you know what I mean, you could decide whether you want to keep that person around or you want to, you know what I mean, go your own way. There's no love lost. If you rock with a nigga since day one and he do some shicey shit, it's just like the love still there, you know what I mean? It ain't no love lost. Yo, you did some foul shit, you go your way and I'm gonna go mine, you know what I mean? But ain't no love lost. So like that's just how I carry it. So it can be, you know what I mean, presented in in a lot of ways.
Man, I'm proud of you, man. You remind me like the Jay-Z of fashion.
Shit, that's the goal.
Big.
Cause I'm just like, he got that attitude, don't he?
Yeah.
I know he got that hole somewhere in his,
Yeah.
his song list.
Yeah.
That's about role models,
Cause when I
nigga.
see, cause I say, Shorty be laid back, but he cocky as a motherfucker.
Yeah, I pay attention to Hov. I pay attention to Hov like crazy. Like a lot of people say they nervous when they get around him. Like that nigga gonna tell him he gonna have to tell me get the fuck away because like nigga I'll get in his presence. I'm trying to holler at you, bro.
Yeah.
Like I ain't trying to wait because it might not be a next time. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to wait.
Did. You know they say Khaled was trying to get a feature from Hov, so he moved to New York and went to the studio with him every day. He kept telling them no until he finally said yes. So it's like you really got to keep pushing it, keep hitting that door until you get that one yes.
Like I'm a podcast guy, and I'll tell this story all the time, man. Drink Champs is my favorite podcast.
They
and listen,
that's official right there.
Check this out.
With them.
Listen, check this out. No bullshit. It's Noriega and DJ EFN.
Yeah,
bro. Nigga, I wasn't even 20 podcasts in, and I got an interview with DJ EFN.
Oh man, that's
so if you look on my page, that's
what
I
saw
did.
The picture.
I did it. And listen, man, this is how I did it, bro. I was stalking so hard on the ground because I do podcasts like you do fashion, so I watch everything from Star Brim to Wallow to Rap Radar.
Yeah.
This is all what I watch every day because I'm like, hey, if you can't go to college, Google and YouTube is college.
For
so
sure.
I'm trying to get my masters.
Now,
So I watch these niggas. I watch, oh, this what they doing. Oh, this was going on. Oh shit, it don't mean nothing if a nigga get up and use the bathroom doing the shooting. I start learning. Oh, all right, man, I don't gotta get tongue twisted. I can take my time. So I saw EFN had 25,000 followers. Yeah. So I was like, you know what, he got 25,000 followers. Dang, this shit should be more than that. But anyway, I'm like, fuck it, he got 25,000. He got to see this message. I DM'd him.
Yeah.
I seen he look at it. You know when you're hot.
Yeah.
Seen. When it say seen, I go drilling. And he hit me. Now I said, man, can I get an internship? I like to get an internship, man. Just sit around and learn. He's like, man, we don't do internship. But what I will do, man, you can sit down with me and I'll tell you all about the industry when I go to DC and Midnight Barbecue. So then that's what you need to get into this year too. Midnight Barbecue DC happens in May.
I heard
you gotta put your shit up in there. It's huge. So he got me in there.
I gotta Google that.
Listen, bro. He said, listen. I said, man, he said, yo, you got to put in for a media pass. So when I put in for the media pass, they was giving me the runarounds because I ain't nobody. Yeah, we live. I'm just letting you know we live. You feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But listen, he said the media pass. So when he asked you about the media pass, make a long story short, nigga put me on the guest list. Me and my crew, we got our cameras, book bags, posters. We standing in the regular VIP line. So something said, man, I said, nah, miss, I'm on the Drink Champs guest list. Yeah. She said, what's your name? I tell her my name. She said, oh yeah, you don't belong right here. You belongs over there. Yeah. Nigga, I wouldn't listen, yo, this how you know we mud babes. I ain't even know what the fuck I had, man. They put 3 wristbands on me, tell me, no, you got unlimited access. Yo, bruh, it was motherfucking big stars there. I didn't know that I had the band to go backstage, dressing room comes, I'm media. I didn't know, but I said, man, when I get out here, he gonna bluff me. I seen him. I said, yo, I'm the guy from the that was DM you. Yeah, boom. Said, we went to the interview at. I'm saying, man, the wind blowing. They won't let me inside. Like, man, you can take your poster in there. Took my poster in there, set up, and gave me the interview.
Oh man, that's love.
So I said to these niggas, man, hold up. Niggas gotta catch up. Yeah. You feel me? Nigga gotta catch up. Yeah. You feel me? This the nigga that got OUFTUR CEO in the building. Yeah. Tech exclusive freestyle sent me up 57K. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Izzy and them came through. Box check.
Shout out to
CZ baby, man. Bro, everybody been showing me love though. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been showing me love and keeping it 100, man.
That's what's up.
And I really appreciate the grind, and I ain't gonna never stop though.
Yeah, don't stop. Yeah, just keep on going.
So this
keep your foot on the gas. You ain't got. They say keep it on their neck. Just keep your foot on the gas. We ain't worrying about suffocating nobody. Nope.
But I still did a big boy one time only. My birthday April the 7th. Yeah. Yo, can I rock the OUFTUR on my birthday? You know what I mean? That's it, man. I just want one joint. I'm gonna pay for it. I just want the one joint. You get what I'm saying? Just to have a ball with it,
Yeah.
and get it going. So, you know what I like to see you do, and I was thinking about this before I start talking about the EFN situation. I would like to see an off-tour commercial in Graffiti Alley, cause your shit be having them colors.
Yeah.
And then it's like your shit match up with the Malenci stupidly.
Yeah, I go crazy. I go crazy when it come down to them kind of things because I know what's going on in the industry. Once I'm paying attention to what's going on in the industry, it's some guys that I watch that a lot of people don't follow. So like them guys, I got guys that live over all in Dubai. You know what I mean? Like I got one dude that I follow that live in Dubai, man. This go crazy. You know what I mean? When it come to putting them clothes on, he don't design clothes. He a high end junkie. You know what I mean? So I pay attention to what he doing and how he wearing it, and that's another way also that I'm able to capture on to, you know what I mean, being ahead of, you know, my time and what's going on, because some of that stuff that they doing over there, you ain't gonna see it over here. You might not never see it because they money different. They money different.
Yeah, did you see Drink Chance with Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
When he said they sent Sir Excellently.
Yeah, I just watched that.
Sent my man the lamb
He
truck.
said,
Sent him a lamb truck at his door.
I just got you a gift over 25,000 here.
Yeah.
He said a fucking Frank Mueller.
Frank
Yeah.
Mueller, yeah.
Then he say Lamborghini or Ferrari. So when he say Lamborghini,
Lamborghini.
he say the truck.
The truck.
I like the truck. And I wanted them black.
No, he say I want the truck because ain't nobody got none of them, man.
Right.
Yo, I got like 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah,
joints.
like at your door in 2 weeks.
Yo, you know, I'm Muslim, so I'm like, yo, it's like the bag be, it's like everybody say, I want to see 100 million, I want to see 100 million. Some people shit that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about them oil connoisseurs.
Hell yeah.
They 100 million. Your ecstasy want for something else.
Yeah, I pay attention to all those kind of things because I even paid attention to, you know, Wayne standing his ground and what he believe in and how he feel. You know what I mean? He is who he is. So him trying to get into the situation and they telling him that he can't take his jewelry. And he like, all right, fuck it, I can't take my jewelry. I'm getting back.
Understand what she was saying.
Yeah.
It was like, no, you just gotta, you know, say that you got more. He said he didn't really understand, but he said, you know, fuck it, I'm getting back.
I'm
on
getting
my
back
jet.
on my jet. Yeah.
Man, he said, well, we go to Dubai for the night. That's cool for me. He said that boy popped up. You're fired.
He said
You're fired.
he go back through the airport. Everybody standing like mothers. Everybody
like they
standing
gonna
crazy.
coming to America and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
So listen though, man, like how do you meet? Listen, like so. Listen, I got a little crush on Jessa Large. You got, and by the way,
my
tell her
dog.
come through on the podcast.
Yeah, that's my dog.
But listen though, she looked that good on that with that shit on Doug. And you know she get a twerking with that joint. Shorty, some of them clips that be coming up with your shit, I'll be like, yeah. Then you know the homegirl Cass, that's sis. Shout out to Cass.
Yeah,
man, that was the best look. So you know me, I'm gonna go with the home team. I'm a switch up type motherfucker. Fucking Cass looked the best on all the pictures. You feel me? I said, damn, this nigga's a fucking genius. Where the fuck he come up with this shit at? Like, what the fuck, you be up late night and you just
I'm always up late night rumbling. My mind always rumbling all hours of the day, especially at night. You know what I mean? Like that's my hardest time. And that's the time where I function. You know what I mean? Sometimes I want to say the best. Like that shit come to life at the 1 and 2 in the morning. Like everything coming to life. And that's why you know what I mean. I was able to even get this whole thing going from. I was working 2 jobs, and that overnight job is what actually got a lot of this shit going from the financial and at the same time idea wise. You know what I mean? I'm just up in the warehouse all night doing what I'm doing, and at the same time I ain't got nobody over my back, so it's just like, all right, I can think about what I need to do and how I need to do it.
Yeah, and shout out, and I want everybody to know this. Shout out to everybody that's watching. I got a job. Niggas be having jobs before the big break.
Yeah, I
and
still
most
got a job
motherfuckers
too.
ain't gonna tell you that.
Yeah, they ain't gonna tell you
like,
that,
man, I gotta earn. I gotta be specific and earn a certain type of way, nigga. So you know, I work too, even though I got my own business with the dump trucks and the pickup trucks. But you know what I'm saying? I work. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even be half of the time. I don't even get changed for the podcast. I'm like, yo, it's either blow it, get there at 9:30, or say fuck it.
Yeah, I was late because I had to take. I took a shot. I still had on my work clothes. I'm like, man, let me get in the shower.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
you the Dapper Don of Baltimore, so you can't don't get the plan. Cause I was waiting. I said, Shorty might have some motherfucking lime green with some mint mixed with it.
No, I just kept it real clean.
Yeah. So listen though, what do you see yourself at in 5 years from now?
I mean, it's always hard to tell. You know what I mean? Like I just plan on moving day by day. It's a day by day thing with me. You know what I mean? Like it's hard really to tell where I'm gonna be at in 5 years. The goal is actually to be in the industry, but sometimes it may take me for the next 5 years to actually be able to get to my peak. You know what I mean? The way I need to be. So it's really hard for me to go and say like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna have and this is what I'm gonna do, because the industry, this fashion industry, is not an easy industry to jump into, because you got a whole bunch of people that's coming. They bringing it. You know what I mean? This shit is like the NBA finals. You know what I mean? Like you gotta bring it every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You ain't got time to, my body hurting today. Yo, can you get who? I ain't really got nobody that's gonna really pick up the slack. You know what I mean? I can't really tap the next man in. I got to keep on playing.
Kenny?
I got to keep
my brother, man.
I gotta keep on playing. I can't. I can't get the next man in, especially if they know I'm the one who gotta put up the points every night. Shit, you got to get your body back together. Go ahead and ice up and get ready. You know what I mean? So that's where I go ahead into it every day. Every night I'm like, yeah, I gotta put this thing together. So every day I'm working every day. Every day, you know what I mean? Like it ain't a day go by. Like even on the weekend, we could be in the club. You know what I mean? And it's 12:30. It's 12:30 at night, 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? While we waiting on our bottles to come out and we smoking our hookah, I'm talking to one of my menus. You know what I mean? Like, look, this is what I did. Hello, is y'all up? Did y'all get started? Where we at? You know what I mean? Where we at in production? You know what I mean? So it's every day. This is an everyday thing. It's not a day go by that, you know what I mean, I can't get to what I'm trying to do accomplish. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's a hold up, of course, because they in a whole nother country, so I can't just walk up in there. If I can walk up in there every day, then I could probably almost tell you where I'd be at in 5 years if I had the opportunity to walk up in that motherfucker every day. You know what I mean? Because I could push forward on all my situations that I plan on doing and everything that I got up and coming. But by me not being able to walk up in there and like, yo, what? All right, so I see you working with this brand right now. When you gonna get to this? You know what I mean? Like this is my production sheet right here. You told me you was gonna have it done by this time, but I see you working on somebody else shit. You ain't even started me yet. And that's the conversation that I had with them, even though I'm not right there beside them. When I send them that message, that's what I'm like. They can't tell me I need to hold. You know what I mean? I'm always on Diddy time when I'm talking. I'm on Diddy time anytime I'm moving. Like, you know what I mean? Diddy don't give a fuck. He ain't trying to hear no excuses. You know what I mean? Like, you agreed to something, so I need you to stick by it. There's no, if you can't do it, you won't get no more of this off tour money. I got a couple plugs that I feel like I can run with. You know what I mean? So like they on my time every day. I'm not on y'all time, and I make sure they understand that. Yeah. And that's how I'm gonna continue to move forward. Even with one day, hopefully, if I got my own situation, my own warehouse, they on my time. If you working in that warehouse, we on a strict time frame. When we put them sheets out, everything on them sheets, if it's dates on them sheets, dates, I actually need that shit to be done at least 2 weeks before, you know what I mean, that date. That's how fast we moving. You know what I mean? Like, so that's just how I operate in life. Like, the day was actually, I was behind the day because I was doing so much shit, but normally I'm probably here an hour before, you know what I mean, time.
Get started. I understand though. And listen, on this podcast, nigga, you can be late. We waiting because if you late, we probably running late today.
Yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of that late shit. I hate it. You know what I mean? To be honest, I like to be on time. If like normally, if you said be here 8:30, all right, bam. I expect all us to be, whether we getting started at 8:30, but I expect all of us to be here.
Yeah. I move like that too, but I learned that time is a commodity you must utilize with the utmost care because you can't get a second back. But time don't always work the way you want it to work. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So even though I don't mind, I be going crazy. I hit my niggas like he knew about this interview last week, but I'll be like, yo, I plan so much, but it's like we a 2-man band.
I'm glad he here to make it happen.
Yeah. Listen though, I got a 2-man band. Like if it me and yo, like I understand your grind and the significance of a grind because it's been times that the cars was down to me and the man, we waiting on Ubers or sedans and the rain pouring down. I'm telling them like, yo, it's gonna be better days, my nigga, when we jumping up in them things.
Toast to better days. That's my thing.
And this was 2 years. This our second year
Cheers
doing
to
it,
better
but we
days.
started in 2018, the end of the year. So I'm like, yo, don't worry about it. I tell them this a day. I said, when you sit down and watch Drink Champs as much as me, EFN said they went 30 months without making $1.
Yeah.
And that's all we've been doing is kicking out,
Yeah.
and no return. And you be like, man.
Oh shit, I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of them L's, man. I got 2 L's at the end of my name. I've been taking losses.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. And I get to think about that shit. Like, why my mother had to put 2 L's at the end of my goddamn name? Because I've been taking them motherfuckers so much. So I became immune to it. I'm like, man, I'm one of them guys, man. I take them
I got 2
L's.
L's in my name now. And I think about it.
Yeah.
I ain't think about it that
I just
way.
had to always. I just started thinking about that not too long ago. I'm like, shit, I got 2 L's at the end of my name. Shit, almost said sometimes. When Jewels came out with that born, what do you say, born to lose, built to win.
Born to lose, built to win.
Yeah,
man.
so like that's just how I carry it right now.
I'm just honored to have you here, man. And nigga from around the way working, man. Shout out to my nigga Clebo, the No Excuses Management, Home Improvement.
Yes, sir.
Y'all can hit us up, man. Y'all can hit us up and get them dump trucks, some trucks pulling up. Always send the guys in there to get your property right.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it's a big it's a big movement, you know what I'm saying? And I like it. And then with the music and the fashion, it just remind me of some Rockaway shit.
Yeah,
State property shit.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? So I see the vision. When you're a visionary, you can see other people's vision and you
Yeah.
can understand it. That's some weirdo shit that you can really understand. Like, I really know what he's going through. I feel that shit because when you trying to do something, because the people be cheering for you one day and then they be born you the next day.
we try
You know
to be
what I
the
mean?
new and improved Rockaway.
You feel me? And I think that y'all, I know y'all gonna do it. And then when you said 5 years, I think 5 years you be off. You be with them people that's going to Mars for say it takes 7 years to get there, but you need like you put up 2.5 million to go.
Yeah,
When that shit ain't about nothing, you feel me? And I dream for that day that is a big Baltimore punch
if
somewhere.
I ain't got it, you know what I mean? I just
Oh,
send
it's coming
If I ain't
some
got
type
it,
of way.
I send him that text, yo. This the bill.
Yeah,
The bill.
chop it up.
Shit, they want 150,000. All right, what time you need it by? By the time we get off, by the time we get off the phone, that shit already done hit the account. 150,000. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like that's the goal. You know what I mean? For us to always be able to support each other in our time of need. So like that was another big thing when I even developed the brand, to be able to not only do it for me but for my friends and family. You know what I mean? Be able to cover them on them dark nights and them, you know what I mean, and them ugly days. Like, look, we gonna get through the storm.
Yeah, I got that. So like, you got some music you want to let us hear?
I ain't bring nothing really exclusive with me. Next time when I come,
But I'm just saying though, but hold up.
Bars, though?
You got damn right. It won't be no other way. I'm just saying, do you need a beat to give us some
I'm
bars?
gonna give it to you acapella once you feel it.
God
I'm
damn.
gonna give you something in the stash.
This is exclusive.
You know
I mean, whenever you ready,
Yeah.
you can just go.
Hold on. That's
You can just go.
Yeah, fuck it.
You ready?
You can just
Look,
go, man.
They sleeping on me like the 6th man. Antoine got it all covered. Whole squad at the dinner table. We been waiting patient like the Last Supper. Friday doing rush hour. Left the engine smoky. Worked to Chris Tucker. And I can never give you trap of the year. All you ever did was ear hustle. I'm flexing on them with some thin muscle. And shooting movies with a slim budget. But you can tell them when the check clear. I need 7 digits like a phone number. My homie living out in Cali told me he got all the women by the pool with him. Since I'm Fresh Prince, I call him Aunt Viv and ask her, can I come and move with you? See me floating through the air, right? I would never need a co-pilot. It's good music. Call Ye and tell him he can send my Tang Yeezy through the wire. They was glad to see Kobe leave. They was happy after Mike retired. They don't want me in the game because I'm doing XL like a Uber driver. Something special if you haven't noticed. You ain't never got to fast forward. Ladies love it how I do it. Yeah.
Hey,
I can keep it going, man, but you know.
No. You gotta keep it going. Cause that nigga, I can't even get the fucking bars. Hey, Kenny, what's up with the bars? That man need that motherfucking white couch. That poster behind him.
Yeah, man.
There's no other way around it.
Man, when I come back and they get that poster behind me, I swear to God on my daughter, bro. Man, it's gonna be flames in here, dog. And that's all I'm gonna say, man. And I'm gonna send you some music. I need your email. I'm gonna bless you with some music, dog, and we're gonna make it happen.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I already know you're gonna bless me with the music. When your next project come out?
I want to do it on my birthday, April 20th. I want to do it then. That's my birthday. It's called Maybe Next Time. So I might change the name, but for now, that's what I'm sticking with. I want to go in Maybe Next Time, unless he hit me and be like, bro, I got something crazy for you, then I go with that. I just been recording, cooking up every day, recording. So April 20th.
So what you think? April 20th.
Yeah.
Shout out to April 420.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
You got that right. I'll be in Colorado.
Oh
for
yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, you gonna be turned.
No, I've been there a few times. Sure, they be.
Oh, you already been out there?
Yeah, I'm ready to move. I'm ready like not even move out there, but I'm ready to be out there for like 120 days with the podcast.
Oh man, that's a
like
blessing.
sure enough, because there's a lot of artists out there. And one thing about Colorado, you might have to do a pop-up shop out there. They support.
I plan on doing a tour a lot of places. A lot of places.
They support, bro. Like, and that's somewhere you wanna. Once you out LA, I'm quite sure your music can get branded through the Midwest. Cause there's something about them people on the West Coast and the Midwest. They listen.
Yeah, I heard.
Versus us down here, we like, man, that shit trash. We don't give a nigga a chance.
Yeah. Exactly.
And out there, they about chances. Like, if you hot, you hot. Like, nobody can't take that from you. Nobody can't knock you. Nobody can't hate on you. So it's a vibe out there. And when I went out there, I was out there in 2014. I was out in 2014. I went to a show that had Lil White.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
Lil White, 3 6 Mafia.
3 6
And it was a kid that got up there and his CD was fucked up. So he did his whole show a cappella and they cheered him on. That's when I said, oh, shit, nigga that do music need to be out here because the nigga music wasn't there. He did his performance, his little 6 minutes a cappella. And they cheered, they gave him more props because he didn't have the music. And the nigga was phony as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was gonna throw shit on the stage, but they like, yeah, fucking go. yes, God. Hold up. That nigga phony. But yeah, they cheered him on and I respected that. And that's everything. So what you think gonna happen for you when you go out LA? Cause it's right there.
Man, I think I'm gonna make it happen, man. The goal is to stay focused, and I think if I run into the right person, and they hear what I got to talk about, they hear the music, the bars, and the creativity, I think it'll work, man. I think it's gonna pop, I think I can definitely make it happen.
You gotta get with them Shoreside Mafia. I think that's what they call Shoreside. Losis did a song with one of the dudes. If you follow his page, Shoreside Mafia or something. Because LA, that's where Shorty went at, and that bitch you.
That's another
thing.
I was telling him
already blew out there.
He didn't even know he went platinum. I was like, bro,
he went out there and tapped it up.
He went platinum, bro.
They spent in it. One thing I learned about LA artists, music don't never gotta touch Baltimore, New York, New Jersey, DC, or Philly. You can go platinum in LA.
Shout out to Nip. I watch Nip. Shout out to Nip.
Nip was selling the CD for $150 out there. You feel me? Hey, I want to give a special shout out to 1808 Woodlawn Drive, the Spot Hookah Lounge. Man,
shout out to the
you
spot.
You gotta get here on Thursday for their comedy night. Tell them you fuck with RAWDOPE and you get a discount. You feel me? That's what it is.
Shout out to Black Bottle Tay.
So when you go out there in LA, you moving there.
Yeah, basically.
So you gonna open up an off-tour store out there? Or?
Hey, I'm trying. I gotta take my brothers with me, so definitely want to take the off-tour brand out there, let them know what's going on. If I gotta wear it every day while I'm promoting my music, that's what I'm
sell
gonna
that
do.
shit out the trunk out there.
Yeah.
But be careful where you go at, cause them motherfuckers.
Yeah. No, I went in Nipsey Hood. Like when I first went out there, I went to Crenshaw and Slauson and everything. And I was like, damn, it's real out here, and I could see the people looking and everything and stuff like that. I'm like, oh.
But they know when you out there, you ain't from there.
Yeah, the dude told me
saying?
you don't even look active, so nobody wouldn't even bother you out here. You look like you from out of town. I had the off-tour jacket on and everything, so.
Yeah, that's what. Keep that on.
Yeah.
Keep that on. Like, boy, I'm with the man. We ain't into that.
I play with the neutral colors out there until one of them be like, yo, we need you to make this and this color.
Yeah. Got that right. That Nipsey Blue a real popular color.
I told him he got the No Love Lost and Nipsey Blue. I said, bro, you don't even understand what you just did.
Yeah. Make sure you make a Pyru red one. They call that make it game red. Game red, ruby and Nipsey Blue.
Nipsey Blue and Ruby Red.
So they can respect it. They can respect it. So what's hit it for the spring though, Val?
Right now, I'm still getting the feel of. I got the direction pretty much, so I guess it's just y'all waiting on to see what's going on. You know what I mean? I pretty much got it. I'm still feeling it out. So right now, I'm about to run the samples through. After I run the samples through, then you know what I mean. I'm a fully developed. So right now, my man they waiting to get back to me right now. Getting some things shipped out as far as for men and women. And And from there, you know, I'm just gonna take it and turn it up a notch. I just got to wait to get it in my hands. Once I get anything in my hands, then that's when, you know what I mean, I give it the green light. Like, yeah, it's go time. It's time to turn on the switch. So once I let my team know, like, yo, this is the direction we moving and we gone. Let's turn it up. We on go.
Yeah, most
I
definitely.
can't
You know what I
wait
mean?
to see that
This shit, the
this
tour,
summer.
that shit, like, it's gonna be like a campaign this summer. Like, they gonna see it crazy all through Baltimore City. I'm gonna try to filter in DC, VA, all that. So once they start seeing it, you know, more, it's gonna become a thing. They already seeing it now. And they know what's going on. So it's just a matter of time. I've been saying since the show started, it's perfect timing right now. You know what I mean? Like, everything happened for a reason. I've been trying to get artists in my shit for the longest. They either not responding back to my messages and things like that. So right now, and I got people, I got artists tapping into artists, letting them know, like, yeah, Shorty, he got it. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead and rock with Cho. So, you know, just getting their approval on it. But at the same time, I'm just keep on drilling them. You know, my thing is keep on drilling them. Eventually they gonna feel it. You know what I mean? And you ain't never put a drill to a nigga and went through them and they ain't feel it. They gonna feel it.
I think they gonna feel it too, yo. I can't wait to see that shit in the summertime, cause yo, that shit hard as a bit. It's just what you did with the colors.
Yeah.
I think that was the standout point. The
Yeah.
colors, and everybody like shit different.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like how niggas was fucking the Vans up. Some niggas rock they shit dirty. Some niggas match they shit up.
fuck
But it
with
just
the dirty
always
Vans
cool.
on.
Yeah, he fought with
Yeah,
the dirty
that's
man.
how
Fuck
I
with the
rock
dirty
my
Vans
shit.
He
on.
might come outside, he be like, bro, you see, just keep him like this. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's
okay.
how I be like fuck. It's like, to me, it's like an expression. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
I
Some
don't
niggas
give a
rock them
fuck.
clean, but to me, yo, go run through an alley real
Yeah.
quick with
It's like having
shit
natural
at.
hair. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Cause they skateboard shoes.
Yeah,
so
that's
at the
what
end of the
you
day,
gotta
they
give
supposed
it.
to
You
be
gotta give it
dirty.
that thug look. You know what I mean? Like, I like it. Like, you know what I mean? You give me that thug look and some Vans, and you throw on your oversized tee or oversized hoodie. You know what I mean? You can play ball. You know what I
So-
mean? It's game time.
What sneaker brand you think best match up with Off Tour?
As far as color
Yeah.
going into colorways. Right now, I mean, of course, you got Balenciaga. You know what I mean? Balenciaga throwing a whole bunch of colors out there, so you always able to grab from them and throw something on that I got. Also, right now, Nike been going crazy for the past year or so. You know what I mean? On the colorway tip to match up with my brand. So I just stay into the color lane. I pretty much already know because, you know what I mean, when you go into the crayon box and spring come, you already know, you know what I mean? Like when you in just say for instance, you in middle school, you in high school, and you in art class, and they put out that the little coloring book paper, and everything is spring or summer edition. You know, you ready to put them colors in there. So in that crayon box, there's only but so many colors that you can make the picture feel like summer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like that's the kind of mindset that I take in and I go into it with. You know what I mean? Like it's just all about how you gonna blend them now, because everybody think that you can just blend any fucking thing. That shit ain't gonna, you know what I mean? It ain't gonna
Everything
stand
don't
like
hit.
Yeah, everything don't hit. You know what I mean? So you gotta make sure you put them colors where it need to be. So it ain't like when y'all see them colors on them joints, that's just the first thing I went through. I have damn near a whole 3 sheets of the same design, but all of them are in different colors, and I'm just able to flip through and look like, all right, bam, I'm gonna take these out this sheet. I'm gonna take these out this sheet, because all the ones on every sheet ain't gonna be a hit to me. You know what I mean? It might look good to y'all, but to me, I gotta make sure it's strong. You know what I mean? And that's the hardest part about my job, making sure everything's strong and getting an overview of what's going on. You know what I mean? So like that's what I do. And a lot of times I know, because the direction that I'm going in the fashion, when I put my clothes on myself, I know that they're gonna love it. And that was another reason why I even came into fashion. Before I even started my own brand, I could be if we going out, when we go out on the weekend, or we walking through the mall going shopping, but I already got some shit on, you know what I mean, from whatever stores. Somebody might inquire like, damn, I like how you put that together. Well, I like that jacket. Right. You know what I mean? So, and that's what gave me the turn on. Like, I mean, I put it together nice because I know how I put it together. But if I made it, I'm gonna make this shit look a whole lot better. And that's what gave me the motivation and the drive to be able to even go and do it.
I respect that. I respect that in the kid brain.
Shit. These motherfuckers ain't listening when you talk about these damn kids, bro. They gonna be at my door. They want that shit so bad.
Yeah, I got people that's asking me, like,
everybody and their mother, you got anything for the kids?
Yeah.
Yo, that kid shit is so hard. And the reason why it's so hard, I always tell anybody that's coming into the game, if you want to come into the game and you want to make a statement and you want to jump right away, shit, come in and start doing kids off the rip. They there. You know what I mean? Them parents they gonna support that shit 100% because they tired of the mall really ain't got shit, but that
terrible.
kid,
Terrible,
the
man.
kid shit can go from 2T all the way up to what 16.
Yeah.
So you know how many sizes that how many quantities you gotta make in each size from a 2T to a 16. That's too much shit. So it's like you can't be picky. That's why I be kind of standoffish on doing it. Cause it's like if I make 2T through 6T, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have the motherfuckers that wear 8s. They parents like, well, why did you only do that? So it's just like when I do it, I don't really want to halfway do it. But I think when I do it, they will understand and not be too upset with me because there's only but so much I can do. And I always be real with them. And I even tell my customers when they come into the store, I give them the rundown on why I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I don't just stand back like after they ask me something, kind of ignore it. I give it to them and they be like, oh, all right, I understand. I ain't never know how I work like that. And being an independent company, without a backing behind you, that shit ain't. That you gotta if you got an engine behind you, then I would have been turning this shit up in kids, but I ain't got no engine. I'm doing this shit off tours, presenting everything that y'all saying. So it ain't no multi-million-dollar company yet. So until then, you know what I mean, I gotta take my time on getting to the kids, but it's coming. I'm working on it. I'm thinking about it, and hopefully I eventually be here into the game with that and just giving it to them how I want to give it to them. And I know the parents and everybody else gonna love it.
Yeah, man. So listen, man, before we get out of here, tell them where the OUFTUR store at and tell them where they can find you at on social media or is there any website?
So OUFTUR is located on 30 East 25th Street. That's Baltimore, Maryland. Suite 100. So a lot of times y'all go upstairs to Lamb Lash. I know she getting sick of me, but we in the same building right now. So if you come in Suite 100 is the downstairs, not the upstairs. Also my Instagram is at OUFTUR. That's OUFTUR. You gonna see probably like 3 OUFTURs up there. I had a couple pages I got kicked out of them somehow, or I was just putting anything, logging into the account and not remembering the damn password to the shit. So once I forget it or something like that, and I make it like if somebody be like, yo, let me log in real quick on your phone, and they go out and I'm kicked out, I'd be fucked. So like right now, I ain't letting nobody go into that motherfucker. But the brand page again is at OUFTUR and OUFTUR.com. The link is in the bio. I'm still working on that as we speak. So just be patient and work with me. Eventually, everything will be uploaded on the website. So I'm kind of trying to transition into that also. And my personal page, if you know what I mean, if you're looking for, a little excitement here and there, you know what I mean, you can go on Dovel 410. That's DOVELL 410. And just check us out and see how we move. You know what I mean. I'm trying to continue to uplift and motivate. You know what I mean. Everybody in my community and worldwide that's just tuning in on, guys from Baltimore City and seeing how they live. You know what I mean? It's definitely another part to the city that a lot of the people in the world and the city don't actually see. So when they see how we moving, you know what I mean? I'm just looking forward to being motivation towards them, because once we all come up out that hole and we find, you know what I mean, everybody be smiling and there won't really be too much hate out here. You know what I mean? It's all love. I want everybody to always understand it's all love. You know what I mean? Like, so rock with us. If you rocking with us, we rocking with you. If you ain't, you know what I mean, we hoping to build with you one day. You know what I mean? We hope you know what I mean, end up coming through, showing love.
For sure. So D, you gotta tell them where they can find you at on social media
man.
and the music, and then we need the bars to get out of here. Then we need the bars.
Hey, you can find me YoungD_WC, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. My music on Apple Music. Type in Young D, so much more. To whom it may concern. YouTube, same thing, Young D. I got some videos with James Jones, Spielberg, different people, so I'm all over the place. And hey, man, just hit me up. I'm rocking with you before I get up out of here and shoot over to the West Coast, man. That's Link. Anybody want to do
when you going to
features?
West Coast though, for sure?
About 2 weeks.
Dang.
Yeah.
Because I'll be out on the West Coast in about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
In the Midwest, but I'm just saying, man, we got a link, man. You might got coming 420.
Hey,
That flight
let's
from
make that
LA to
happen.
Colorado ain't gonna be shit.
Ain't gonna be nothing. So
you, 420, I think, yo, you should think about that too, though. Like a pop-up shop at 420, man. The stone is the, cause the niggas be high as shit, so they gonna be like, yo, them colors are super dope. Bro, let me get 2 of those hats.
Yeah.
I feel like it can sell out, and like you said, man, I feel like the talent need to be on the road.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
get what I'm saying? And that's
For
the way
sure.
you find it. And it's like, the motherfuckers tell you so many stories how they made millions out the trunk. And I believe you could do it the right transportation, the right team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. But man, I need them bars, man, because you was going crazy,
some
man.
more?
Yo, cut Al Mike's down and cut his shit up.
You ready? Let me get some more.
Yes.
You ready? See the homies get indicted, but we keep it quiet. Can't be out here like this Kanye speaking through the wire. All I know is get a check like I'm endorsed with Nike. Come to that low if I turn the Dage and you don't want to try me. Can't be out here claiming boss when you still taking orders. Niggas want the top position when it ain't important. You know my goal is put my mom inside the latest Porsches. I switch it up and try and make the tops of any Forbes list. You know what I'm saying?
This shit ain't step though. You can go.
I got so much shit going. You know, I'm going out the top. My daughter closet looking like I work in Neiman Marcus. I brush shoulders with all the greats and they know who I am. You know, the ones who move the grams and never use the gram. Leonardo DiCaprio, but a bigger boat. You know what I'm saying? I got shit for days, man. You know, but I really want to come through and bless it when you got the backdrop and everything like that. So
yeah, hell yeah. Well, when you be back from the West Coast, you say you leave in 2 weeks, so we got to set that up before the 2 weeks is up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get with my man, and we gonna get with that, and then I DM Doe or DM you, and just let you know what we do.
Man, so
we probably can do.
back.
Matter of fact, though, yo, I think we can probably do it next Wednesday.
that's perfect. So we can do it the right way.
Yeah, so you, I'll set it up, and then Wednesday it won't interfere with
I want to do it. I want to do it the right way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna bring James.
Yeah, we're gonna.
and that's what I listen. That's what I'm gonna say.
James.
Bring James the Great. What he do is he shoot it, and then I'm telling you, you say you got your own studio.
Yeah.
So whatever I say, my ad libs and shit, we get it in there, and then we'll get it, and then we'll mix it down
do it the right
and
way.
do it around. So
Yeah.
as soon as we do it, we'll give it to y'all. Y'all take it to the studio. You call me up. I put it in there. Then we put it out. James put it together. Put it in my email, and I put it out.
That's how I want to
You know
do
what I mean?
it.
That's why
I want to do it, man. But thank
Yeah.
you for having me. This shit is dope. Definitely got to
thank
put
you.
you up
We
on the
appreciate
gram.
it.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all,
Definitely
man.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
hell yeah.
Ain't
man.
no me without y'all, man.
Exactly,
Like,
man.
and I don't even play them type of games, man. But listen, man, this is Raw Dope Podcast, and I'm your host, Sam 5000, and we out of here.
Already.